I've only seen this in comedy shows.
You did it well.
All right. If it doesn't drop, I think we're good. So, I'm Erik Lee. I'm running for the open state senate seat in the 22nd legislative district. And
Where's that? Where's 22?
22 is all contained within, is that too loud? I've just got the studio monitors going. It's contained within Thurston County itself entirely. So it's Tumwater, Lacey, Olympia, and some unincorporated areas to the west and the north. And so I'm not here actually to speak about my campaign. I'm here, this is a rally for Bernie, right?
Yeah! Woo! Bernie! Bernie! Bernie!
There we go. Bernie! 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 Well, before we talk about Bernie, I've actually got some words from another hero of mine, Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
And Muhammad Ali, whatever you feel about boxing, Muhammad Ali used it as a platform to talk about social issues and raise people's consciousness. And there was a movie made on, I know a number of you have seen it, called When We Were Kings. It was about the 1974 fight in Zaire, where Ali went against George Foreman, who was a huge, formidable opponent. And he had the love of the people because the people in Zaire loved him. And they chanted everywhere he went when he was training there for months. They chant, Ali Boumbaye, Ali Boumbaye, which means Ali beat him or actually kill him.
Beat down.
But Ali, if you watch the documentary, you see that he was standing for much more. And he had been the champ. He refused to go to Vietnam. They stripped it from him. They wouldn't let him fight. He stood on principle. He said that he wouldn't go fight the Vietnamese when his real enemy was at home keeping his people down.
That's right!
But I thought, because the similarities, but I'm going to change this up a little bit, but this is something that he had said at the time. He said, I'm going to fight for the prestige, not for me, but to uplift my little brothers and sisters who are sleeping on concrete floors in America today. People living on welfare who can't eat. People who don't have any knowledge of themselves or their future. I want to win my title back and walk down the alleys with the wine heads, walk with the dope addicts, the prostitutes. I could help people. I could uplift my people and show Americans who didn't know this was actually their country that it is. That sounds very familiar. Ali was asked to give a speech one time. He was at a graduation ceremony. And they said, because he was famous for his poems, right? And somebody yelled out, give us a poem, champ, give us a poem. And he said, me, we. And that was it.
Yes,
So doesn't that sound familiar? Don't we know somebody that's fighting for the people who are down?
Not me, us.
Let's go. Not me, us. Not me, us. Not me, us. Not me, us. Am I running heavy on my time here? The chanting, we'll take that off the stopwatch. But so when we talk about not me, not me, us, he didn't want us to focus on him. He wanted us to focus on ourselves, right? We're making the same mistake. We're focusing on Hillary Rodham Clinton and Debbie Wasserman Schultz and everyone else, right?
Not me.
We are focusing our anger and attention at them,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Bernie said, not me, us, right?
Yeah.
And I say, not Hillary, but them.
Oh.
We're focused on the puppet and not the puppet masters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the thing is, the way they see us stealing the election, disenfranchising people, it's the same way their puppet masters see them, the billionaires, the oligarchy that runs this country, runs the world. That's how they see their puppet Hillary.
Yes.
But she thinks she's one of them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's not her, it's them.
Yes.
It's all of them. Right? It's not Bernie, it's us.
Right.
And it's us and them.
Right. That's right.
So, I just say something. When the first political speech I gave was, I got invited to this nice house just up the road here in this nice neighborhood. My wife wasn't able to attend with me. It was just me by myself, actually. And the hostess, very kind lady, she welcomed me in her home, welcomed us all in, and she said, well, you go first. And I was tentative, but I got up there and I recognized, you know, the graciousness of them opening their house to us and all the great food that we had there. And we had, you know, I said, we have all these beautiful wines here. There's like tables out in the backyard just full of food. People had brought all sorts of food. There's like salmon cooked like 4 different ways here, you know. They had all these delicious salads and all this. Well, when she had opened up with her remarks before I came on, she had said to the people that were gathered, she said, we are the peasants with pitchforks standing at the gates of power demanding action.
Yeah.
No, but I checked her on that. And the reason was what I said. I said, look at all this bounty that we have here today. I seen the cars sitting outside.
That's right.
I seen these pricey cars.
That's right.
Right? I know some of you people. I know how you live. And I said, I'm not going to allow you to call yourselves peasants with pitchforks.
Thank you.
Thank you. I lost my audience right there. Right? But what I said was, as we're living here congratulating ourselves about standing at the gates of power, we're actually sitting in a Tony neighborhood, eating good food, drinking good wine, and talking about how great we are. And what I said was, the people that couldn't be here are the people, the mother that have to go to work and leave her child at home, her too young child, because she didn't have money to pay for daycare, or left her older child sick. It was the summer, you know, it was during the summer recently, right? The kid who's sick that she has to leave with a child barely old enough to take care of itself. Or the people who are retired but have no security.
Right.
Who can't make the tough decisions between their medicine, their rent. Thanks, Dad.
Yes. Yes.
I said those are the people we need to be talking about.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
And I lost these people. They were angry. They were grumbling amongst themselves. They were like, what's this guy talking about? But I said, look, if you want to be the privileged with pitchforks, I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
Right? You can be the privileged with pitchforks and stand at the gates of power and demand for those people who can't be here, those people who don't get the weekends off, the people who have to work 7 days a week, have to work 2 jobs, that have to leave their children hungry, the children that only get real good meals when school is in session. There's not programs for them in the summer. Those are the people you all need to stand up for, and then you can say that you're standing with pitchforks at the gates of power demanding action. Am I right? So, I just want, Pat, allow me one more minute, because I want to say something about the recent WikiLeaks things. Because even though we knew all this was going on, right, we knew about the voter suppression. No, come on, just give me this. Everybody, can I have one more minute?
Yeah!
All right. You know, we knew what was happening. But it was a relief, because we have proof. We're not the paranoid ones, right? There's no paranoia if it's actually happening. And everybody who told us to get on board and unite the party, they were not uniting the party when they were disenfranchising us. Right?
Exactly.
So, the thing is, though, that we weren't so shocked But then I realized this is exhausting, that I actually, after this all came out, it's like we knew this, but the thing that was exhausting is it didn't mean a damn to those people that those came out, because they're still going to vote the same way. We're talking about reaching out to the superdelegates and saying, look at the corruption. We were telling you the whole time, and now we have proof, right? But what did they do? They double down, right? She picks a vice presidential candidate that is a slap in the face to us, right? And she stands behind Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who oversaw all this corruption. So I'm just saying that they're not going to change their votes because they knew this was going on. These people that run the show counted on that going on. They just were hoping we wouldn't find out the truth about it. Thank you. So, just 10 seconds.
1.
So, 1 second. All right. So I'm just saying they were exposed, that their corruption, they're shocked because their corruption was exposed. But we need to trust in our people that are in Philly right now. They're not giving up. We got delegates and we got people on the outside, and we got to trust in Bernie and his people that they got things that they're not letting us know about. They're not seating 1900 delegates just for fun. They are there to take some action. We need to keep this movement going. Remember, it's us. It's us against them. Thank you. I guess this is my time. She has the hook.